let's make an invitation to all of these folks now. Questions, comments, reflections. We've got an election going on. We're more than happy to talk about that. Whatever you like. You just snuck up to the front here, Samira, so that you could be first. I see you. Go ahead.
I had a question about Jeff Ballingall.
Jeff Ballingall. So I want you to get mic'd here so people can hear what you're saying.
I'm pretty loud. I had a question about Jeff Ballingall. And my partner who's here, I remember in 2018 said, whoever wins the meme wars will win the elections. And I recall seeing him on the cover of Toronto Life. I think it was like 2019 or something like that. And you devote a little bit of time in the book to him. Could you just tell us sort of what role or impact you think he's having right now on the election?
Thanks for that question, Samira. An amazing independent journalist, Samira.
Yep.
So much to shine a light on Canadian complicity in the crimes in Gaza. That's a great question. Jeff Ballingall is the founder and architect of Ontario Proud and then Canada Proud, and a whole host of social media pop-ups that have been doing so much to build the movement for Poilievre. And it has also quite cynically billed itself as a champion of the working class. And I usually don't critique people's appearances, but this guy is like the furthest thing. He wears like shoeless penny loafers and like $1,000 like blue blazers. Not exactly, you know, a down and out working class guy. His motivation to build these pop-up groups that eventually have outpaced even big corporate media outlets and all political parties in terms of their engagement and followers was always to eventually drive people to vote. And he has been massively funded by corporate donors, including the oil industry, funded to the tune of millions and millions of dollars. And he's also worked closely with Poilievre. And I think, especially in a moment where Facebook and Instagram has been banning any media outlets, their messaging, often delivered in kind of clickbaity short videos, is basically saturating people's information stream. So for low information voters, this is what they're getting. I saw a report that showed that in the first 2 weeks of the election, 30 of the 50 most viewed posts on Facebook and Instagram were from Canada Proud. And so I think in the context, it's having, an important effect. And I think if Poilievre manages to win, a lot of it will go to because of the work of people like Jeff Ballingall.
Yeah, your book got me thinking that in some ways this election is a referendum on the organizing of people like Jeff Ballingall, because they've put so much work into the last 3 years into mobilizing through things like the Freedom Convoy, and even Doug Ford's elections as well. Ontario Proud played a huge role in that as well.